All right, we got a chilly day today, and might be a good day to go up into the attic and see. But I'm taking a little break from the master bath project. The tape and texture is going, but it's going very slow because it's not my area of expertise, and it's and I mean, I know a lot to get me in trouble. I mean, I'll get it done. It's just that. Anyway, I'm taking a little bit of a break from that. It is going, but I decided to put in another Ring camera. Amazon had this on sale. It was their spring special deal. It was like $60 off, so I decided to get another one, and I'll show you. Here's my one, right? There's the one right there that I put in. And I really like these things. I like them so much that I bought another one, and I'm going to put it in the backyard. And I'll show you that in a minute. So, I got the Ring, the floodlight cam wired plus. And originally, I was thinking about making it a plug-in and plugging it into an outlet I have out in the back patio. But I'm like, no, I don't want to do that, so I'm going to hardwire it. And I've got 50 feet of 12-2. And yeah, I'm using 12.2. I could use 14.2, but I have 12.2, and it's just about the same price as 14.2, right around $35, $36. So I figured, well, I'll just get 12.2. What the heck? Now, last night I went to Lowe's. I haven't posted this on my channel yet, but I went to Lowe's last night looking for PVC. Let me get that PVC. Hold on a sec. Okay, I use this PVC for my door frame. For the exterior door frame for that door that I replaced. I replaced everything. I did everything down to the frame, new frame, everything. So I did that whole thing. And the outside frame, I use PVC, not wood, because these doors have a tendency to, a lot of doors, but at the very bottom where it meets the plate, the door plate, over time it can rot out, so I decided PVC. So anyway, what I'm trying to get to is last night I went to Lowe's. I wanted to get a bigger piece of PVC, a wider piece, 6-inch, but it was how much was it? $30-some for an 8-footer, and I'm like, oh man, I just don't feel like spending $30-some odd in where I only need a few feet. I know. So I knew I had this. And I thought this is pressure treated, but then I'm looking at it, and I'm not sure if it's pressure treated. It might be. I'm trying to think what I got this for. It might be pressure treated, it might not be. But I decided to use this. And I'm going to use this little low profile junction box. And I bought some cable staples because I was down to just a few. Ow! And I just poked myself. We might have first blood on the job. Who knows? Yeah. So anyway, so I got my 12.2, 50 feet. I got my Ring camera. Let me take you into the patio, and I'll show you where I'm thinking about putting this thing. Hold on. Okay, it's really nice in the sun. It's chilly in the shade, but it's real nice in the sun. All right, so the back patio area. I got a couple of choices, and I'm thinking one of my choices is putting it right here under the soffit, right on this corner piece right here. Hold on, I'm losing my voice. Okay, under this soffit right here, stretching my 2x6 across and using not going through, I mean just drilling a little hole through this to this, and then running my electrical, because this is my bedroom right here, right? There's no vaulted ceiling over my bedroom, so I can get a clean shot in my attic space somewhere to tie the electrical in, and I got 50 feet. So another option, which I would really like to do, but it's going to be a lot harder, is putting it in this corner right here, right? So it aims, the light aims out this way, and the camera is aiming out. But I'm thinking, got a jet flying over. I'm thinking here, now I was thinking about putting it on the outside, on the bird cage, right? But no, I don't want rain and the elements to get to it. And oh, I got to nail that down. Look at that. See that? Oh, got to nail that down. All right. So I like it under here. Get it out of the weather, and it's jotted out a little bit. So I think this is the way to go right here. And my 2x6 is going to span from here to here, and I'm going to run my electrical out into the attic space somewhere and tie it into a junction box wherever I can find one. That makes it easy. Now, when I said I was going to plug it in, I was just going to wire it to plug in and feed it down somewhere like in here where you couldn't see it, right? And then just kind of have it plug in. But I don't like doing that. That's kind of sloppy. That's sloppy work, right? So I think we're looking at that spot right there under the soffit. I think that's the way to go. It's high enough because if you can see, if you look at my siding, it's actually a little bit higher. If you look at this line right here, that's the soffit over here, and if you trace it across, yeah, well, it's not that much higher, but it's a little bit higher. So that's my idea for the second ring camera. So hold on. All right, now when I did this camera, I overdid it, right? Because I overdo everything. I put this junction box here, which I made it work, but it wasn't really needed. But I like the fact that it's sticking out a little bit further, right? So I like that it's sticking out a little bit further because it gives the camera, the motion detector, a little bit more area underneath it, if you follow me, right? Because if I just put this snug against this plate, that's an extra, which is nice too. And this is all sealed up. I seal all this up with some really nice caulk. But anyway, I like the fact that this sticks out a little bit further. All right. But on this one, I'm not going to do that. And let me open this box up and I'll show you. So hold on one sec. Okay, let's see if I can do this with one hand. The mounting for this camera is super simple. I mean, they made it super simple, all right? So this is the actual mounting bracket right here. It's got a nice rubber grommet, rubber seal, rubber gasket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace this lower profile junction box, and I'm going to drill out the wood so I can bury this underneath the surface. And I want it just to fall just beneath the surface a little bit, right? A little bit, however it works out, just a little bit. Then when this junction box is below the surface level of the wood, that's when I'm going to come in and put this thing in. So what I'm trying to get at is this rubber gasket will be flush to my 2x6. So that's what I'm after, right? I want this for the support. I don't want to just mount this to this 2x6. That's not the way you do it. You need the mounting here, right? And I'm going to have a proper ground because this is a metal utility box. And I'm going to, like I said, drill some. I'm going to make my circle where this wants to be, drill it out, and maybe I'll show you that. But I was going to use a hole saw, but then if I use a hole saw, I don't want to drill all the way through. I only want to drill just a little bit deeper than the thickness of this junction box. Okay. And then once I have that done, obviously I'm going to drill my hole. I'm not going to use a metal cable clamp because of the 2 screws that you use to tighten it around the Romex. I ordered some plastic lower profile ones that kind of hold the Romex on by pressure. So those are coming next week. So, I mean, I could have got them at Lowe's last night, but I had already ordered them because I didn't think Lowe's had them. Anyway, so that's that. They're on their way. So that's my new plan for my new Ring camera and for the back patio. And like I said, I really like these cameras. I would recommend when you get these cameras, they give you a 30-day trial to upload to the cloud. And what that'll do for you is when, say you have activity around your house or something, it'll save that file, that activity file, I'm using simple terms. I mean, I might not have it totally correct, but it'll save that file to the cloud, so you can, and it stores it there. Without that subscription service, it won't save it to the cloud, so you won't have it to go back and look at in case you needed it for whatever reason, right? So I would recommend getting the subscription. I signed up for it. It's a yearly thing. I forget how much it is. It's not that bad, but I would recommend that. All right. So I'll back up and I'll leave you with this shot of my newest little side project. Yeah, it's always something. I know. All right. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. More to come.